Hi, I'm Todd Wente, and this is the Daily 180, 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration intended to help you take action and make progress in your life. This is episode 487 of the Daily 180, and we're going to continue our either or series by talking about boredom or fatigue. Some people might say, Todd, why are you even talking about these two things? I mean, come on, this doesn't have anything to do with making progress, right? Well, hang with me for just a second and let's see if maybe we can't figure out how these might hold a key for us, or at least understanding them might hold a key for us to understanding how to better make progress in our lives. Boredom and fatigue oftentimes look very similar. As I think back on times in my life when I have been engaged in projects that I was bored, or engaged in projects where I was fatigued, they look very similar. I'm distracted. I'm not terribly focused. My energy is low. My commitment seems to be very, very low to what it is that I am doing. And I have people wondering whether or not I really want to be there at all. In fact, there have been times when I have been terribly, terribly fatigued that people ask me, are you bored? And there have also been times when I have been very, very bored of a project or during a project, and people have looked at me and said, you look tired. Are you okay? It's always interesting when somebody walks up, are you okay? Because what that means is, no, you're not okay. And everybody else can tell. Now, for a lot of things in life, maybe that doesn't matter so much. But if we're engaged in big projects, whether we are bored of them or we are fatigued for some reason, what really we have to recognize is that we are not. Let me rephrase. I have found that when I am either bored or fatigued, my ability to really make progress in whatever it is that I'm working on goes right out the window. Lately, I've been working on a massive project, a massive undertaking. It's going to take another 2 years to finish. I'm in the end stages of this particular stage of the process, and it is exhausting. It is extremely exhausting. Added on top of the work that I do, and trying to make sure that I'm putting out these videos on a regular basis between the writing of all of that information and also the recording and trying to get stuff out. I got to admit, I feel very fatigued most days. In fact, as I get to about 10:30 at night, even though my brain feels like it could keep going a little bit longer, my body and everything else about me says, whoa, no, wait a minute, we can't. The brain might be thinking about things that it wants to pursue, but it doesn't happen to be the project that I'm working on. And so somewhere around 10:30 at night, I find myself succumbing to fatigue, and it looks like boredom. Likewise, I've been on projects where I just couldn't get engaged. And because I wasn't engaged, there was no project progress at all on those kinds of projects. They look very similar. Defeating them might be similar. Over the next couple of episodes, we'll do some deep dive into boredom and fatigue, try to see if we can tease out from them their individual characteristics, and then figure out how we can understand them both a little bit better and make progress as we go. Hope this has been useful for you. We're setting a new stage for another couple of episodes. Share this with everybody that you possibly think will be interested in it. We'd love to have them come along with us for the ride. In the meantime, this has been the Daily 180. My name is Todd Wente. Go forth and conquer. We'll see you next time.